Hey guys, Silly Ninja here, back for another part of my Fulham playthrough in FIFA 13 career mode. And as you can see, we've got a friendly game against Fiorentina. Now Fiorentina are a very good side, but we're at home. I'd expect to win, to be honest. I'd want to win, and so I'm just sort of sorting out my team. I've still got Brian Ruiz here, even though he's been, you know, not wanting to leave, but getting interest from other clubs, and I don't know whether I want him to go. I mean, he will go for money, and if there's a reasonable amount of money, then, you know, he'll leave, because as I've said before, I could do better with the money. But anyway, besides that, first game against Fiorentina, I want to do well, I want to win, I want to impress the fans. I have missed out a Fiorentina goal in this, so apologies for that, but it didn't take long before Berbatov, with his fantastic pace, a brilliant touch there, and he shoots, it just falls to Insigne, and that's a classy finish. It's good composure, it's a good start for Insigne, just scoring his first goal in his first game. Doesn't matter that it's friendly, it still counts in my eyes, it still counts, I tell you. That is a brilliant touch for Berbatov. I've found that Berbatov has fantastic touch, absolutely fantastic. And then in the 86th minute, Damien Duff nicks it off. It goes back to Rita, he passes to Berbatov, he has a great turn, fantastic strength, and that is good, that is a great centre forward, that is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So that, you know, that would be a 2-0 victory, you would hope, right? I mean, scoring the 89th minute, all is well, but as I said, I missed out the Fiorentina goal. They scored in like the 91st minute just to ruin my clean sheet, but there you go. We won 2-1, DR happy clearly. Insigne getting a 7.9 overall. He wasn't man of the match, which is disappointing, but he got a 7.9, which is good. It's good to see that my new players are doing well, and here we've got some of the inquiries coming back. So 2.8 for him, 2.7 for him, and then he, sadly, Anita can't leave because he recently signed for Newcastle, which is just plain disappointing. But there it is. Valencia have accepted the 16.5 mil for Brian Ruiz, which means he'll be going, and I'll have 16 million, 20 million pounds to spend across the whole team. Now, personally, I think that's brilliant. Bressa Hangeland got an offer from Bollinger? I know the team, but I can't pronounce it. So I put 8 mil. I thought I'm not selling him for any less than that because he's a flipping good player. So after getting the money from, well, in a minute, getting the money from Brian Ruiz, I went to see because he was the cheapest and he was probably the best, so I put 2.4 on. They asked for 2.7, but I was like, nah, I'm not paying that. I'll put 2.4 on, see what, you know, they come back with, because I don't want to spend loads of money on him. He's not that good. But then Barnett offer comes in. Not really. I mean, again, you don't really need to care about this. The next one you will care about though. Here's Brian Ruiz offer again from Atletico Madrid, 13.5, not as good as the Valencia offer. So I put what, I think I put what, oh no I don't, I put 16 point, in fact no, I put exactly what Valencia have like bid for him, to see if, you know, so he'll go either way if they accept it. They back out of the Hangeland thing, but then this comes back, which is weird because when I inquired about him, he was 2.7 million to them, but now apparently he's worth 4 million. So I was like, what? Okay, fine, I'll put 2.8. Just put it up a little bit. Test the waters. Keep going up and up and up and up. And then my Deadwood really just don't want to go. But there it is. Brian Ruiz is gone. He's gone to Atletico Madrid for £16.5 million, which is a lot of money. A lot of money for me to be playing around with. Manchester City are looking into signing De Rossi there. That's an interesting signing. But we've got a game against PSG. I just simmed this because, well, let's be honest, PSG are a ridiculous team nowadays, and it was away from home, and it was a friendly. I couldn't be asked to play it, so I just, you know, let bygones be bygones. That's not the saying I was looking for, but I thought I'd just say it anyway. What's happening there? So Motta scored in the 9th minute, Ibrahimovic scored in the 55th minute, and then it was like, right, okay, well that's game over, and let's be honest, 2-0 against PSG. Away from home, it's over. Motta gets injured in the 86th minute. I didn't even score a goal. To be honest, I was expecting that. I wasn't expecting anything maximum. But then they came back saying, no, it's not acceptable. Oh, you fucking dickhead. So I put it up to 3.5. see if that was acceptable, considering they put my inquiry at 2.7. That's ridiculous. Anyway, Inter keen on signing Aguero, which would be good for me because it takes Aguero out of the Premier League, which is useful. Not good for the Premier League, but useful for me. So again, I'm just simming the next friendly match, just to sort of get it out of the way, really, against the people who wanted to buy Bretta Hangland, actually. But in the 31st minute, Sidwell gets sent off, which is poor. I don't like getting players sent off. It's poor, very, very poor. But then Diarra makes up for it with a goal. Berbatov makes up for it for a goal. We do concede against Perez, but that's not a massive problem, to be honest. And then it ends 90th minute. Fulham 2-1 win against them, which is pretty good. I'm not going to pronounce the name. But there you go. We've got £14 million to spend from the Brian Ruiz sale to Valencia. Some questions are being asked about stuff, about how I'm going to survive without him because he was such a key player to us. But no, he really wasn't. So I looked at my team, and the first thing I thought, right, okay, a centre-back is probably good because Bretta Hangland, yes, good. He is 31, however, and also Aaron Hughes is not that good. And then I've got Senderos. He's a good backup, just not, good all round. So I was looking at Bastuba, Subotic, and Sacco as well. I looked at a little bit of Dede, but not really. Or Dede? I think it's Dede. But the main aim was either Bastuba or Subotic. Subotic was cheaper, so I was looking at him. It's probably because he's a year older than Sacco. He is a leader of men, but Subotic is blooming good centre-back. Flipping good centre-back. So I put an inquiry in for him, and it came back with a 9.5 mil. And I was like, right, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. And then they came back saying, no, we don't want your money. So I'm like, fine, be that way. And back out and think, right, okay, I'll get a centre mid with the money. And then see if I have enough to sign Subotic later on. Because Subotic in a Fulham shirt at centre back next to Bretta Hangland, good luck getting through that. That would be amazing to have those two at centre back, as well as Diarra and possibly Sven Bender in front of them. Now, yeah, Sven Bender, laugh the name, it's hilarious. He is a very good player, and he develops into an absolute machine. It's unbelievable how good he is when he gets into his stride when he's 26, 27. He is unbelievable. Some of the best centre mid in the game, probably. I'd recommend him. Definitely recommend him. So I put in a bid. I think I put in a bid of 9 mil. I think 8 mil maybe. Test the waters. I can't really remember. But I did want to spend big. I really did want to spend big. Anyway, I was going to say, I've put music over this because, well, I wanted to see what it sounds like. If you like it, then leave a thumbs up. Yeah? Woo! Anyway. Sven Bender, lol Bender, goes back. 8.5 is not an acceptable offer, which is fair enough. He's a great player. Wasn't expecting it to be an acceptable offer, to be honest. So I'm thinking, right, okay, how much am I willing to spend on this guy? I wasn't going to put 18 mil. That would have been an accident if I did that, but no. I put on a 9.2 mil. I thought that's a reasonable offer. That's a reasonable offer. I'd probably accept that. 9.2 million is a lot of money. And then these Deadwood don't want to leave, which is really annoying. Just taking up space in the team. West Ham game was rescheduled. The fuck, I can't speak. But there it is. Sven Bender's transfer was accepted. I just had to make sure that the contract was what he wanted, because he could be a key player. Alex Smith again. Don't really care. It will break down. It always does. Fucking don't want to leave. It's really annoying. Like, really annoying. So I'll just keep going until Sven Bender comes back with that, which is annoying. Expecting it, to be honest. I was expecting it because, I mean, he's at, where is he at? Dortmund, isn't he? I mean, Dortmund are a good side. I wouldn't want to leave to join Fulham. I don't know whether I'd want to leave. So I put 65 grand. I mean, some of you may be thinking, 65k? He only wanted 45, but I really wanted him, and people were after him, so I wanted to just make sure that I got him in the team, put him in the team. I got a transfer offer for Petric from Fiorentina. Again, I could get rid of him. He's not going to play that much. He'll play cover, but not an amazing amount, so I put 3.5 mil, and thinking if I get that I'd be happy, because 3.5 mil, I'd have enough money to spend on people. But that is pretty much the end of the episode. Fiorentina come back saying, fuck off. And then it's the last thing. So if you could, there it is, contract offer accepted, Sven Bender. So if you could leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!